What's going on, everybody? My name is CJ and welcome back to a, well, sort of reaction video, sort of not. Basically what this video is going to be a deep dive into the mind of DPR Ian, otherwise known as Christian. That's his actual name. His name is Christian. I came across him when my friend noticed I was reacting a little bit more and more to K-pop on my channel, and he recommended me this song called Don't Go Insane by DPR Ian. And he told me a little bit about him, and in case you don't know, he used to be in a group called C Clown many years ago now. They've since broken up, but he was involved in that group for a while and eventually left, but then came back and making music. He edits all his videos, he does a lot of cinematography stuff, he obviously makes music, and he does like just everything involving that entire process. He enjoys doing all of it. In high school, Ian, I'm just gonna call him Ian, I'll just call him that. Ian was diagnosed with bipolar disorder. In case if you guys don't know what bipolar disorder, in the most basic ways possible, it's pretty much just like you have mood swings, but a lot worse. You could have moments of manic episodes and then moments of depressive episodes, and it could happen just like that. You never know. That was the cleanest snap I've ever heard in my entire life. He also, when he was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, he created a alter ego of himself known as Mito, and Mito was a response and it was a manifestation of that bipolar disorder. And what he described Mito is, it represents his good moments always being destroyed by his doubts, his bad moments. And so he can't have those happy moments because he always has that side of him that's saying, nah, fuck that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the video once all the way through. I'm not going to pause it. And then I'm going to go through it again and talk about what I see. I don't know what I'm going to see. I've never seen the video, but let's find out.
I spent my night on melting snow, just turning my sorrows into pure gold. And I laugh inside, cause you won't know I was here from the moment the lights showed.
Transition, match cuts. I think that's what that's called.
Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away. Don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. Forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to drift away. Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away. Don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. Forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to go insane. Stay by my side when the nightmare goes. I've been feeling distant, just way out of control. But I laugh inside, just so you can burn
so
the
hard
dark when it's time for me. So just stay. Why don't you wanna stay? You just wanna try me out. Why don't you wanna stay? When the wolves take me away, don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. Forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to go insane.
come on, man. Wrong way. That was reacting to it the first time. All right, so I'm gonna do like just thoughts just based on just the song itself and like personally what I liked about it. So this is, like I said, this may be more like a reaction and a deep dive into the video. It's gonna be both because that was fucking sick. All right, the song itself was fucking that was such a groovy fucking song. It seemed like it was all in English, which is gonna be great because I want to look at the lyrics too, because I heard some lyrics that he was saying in there that really caught my attention. But honestly, that was such a fucking groove that like you can be like, listen, you're just driving down the street and you're just fucking just doing some fucking moves, dude. That was awesome. His voice was fucking great. It was like such like a cool tone he was singing at. It was like, I don't know, it was very low, but smooth. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know. I'm stupid. All right. I'm just freeballing. All right. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I really like that fucking song. That song was fucking sick. The music video was fucking, like, those visuals, I've been told, like I said, I'm pretty sure he edits these videos himself. This is all him. I don't know if he directs it. I don't know if this is all from the mind of Mr. Ian, or if, I mean, I assume there's other creatives involved as well, but like if this is coming a lot from what he imagines, like what he wanted the music video to be, this is very interesting, and I'm very excited to dive deeper into it. But all in all, like, quality video, such a catchy song. That bridge where it was literally just him breathing, I never thought the day would come where I'd see a bridge where it's just like, and it sounded good. It actually sounded good. Hold my beer type shit, all right? Like, watch and learn, all right? And he did it. That was insane. So that's my thoughts on the actual song itself. But now I'm actually going to go a little bit deeper, and let's see what I can pull out from the actual music video and some of the lyrics as well. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, so we open with piano.
Spent my night on melting snow.
All right, so something I'm already noticing is with the match cutting. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I'm not the biggest cinematographer, like videographer. Yeah, I'm noticing that when they switch, you got the smooth camera motion, and then when you go to so you got, it's shaking here. It's like it's like unstable, like something's not right in this guy's mind. He's got fairies, or I think he's singing about fireflies, so I'm gonna say these are fireflies.
Spent my night on melting snow.
I spent my nights on melting snow.
Turning my sorrows into pure gold.
Just turning my sorrows into pure gold. I got the lyrics on this monitor, so if you see me constantly looking, that's why. I just fucked it all up.
And I laugh inside, cause you won't know. I was here from the moment the lights showed.
Okay, right there. First thing, so when I'm seeing this back and forth, one of them is Mito. I'm pretty sure this one is Mito. I'm pretty sure this guy is Mito. Just based on, like, later on in the video, you see him appear and he's all more decked out. You see him fully. So I'm gonna assume this is Mito. Also, this is a very interesting concept. I don't know if you've ever seen or read about the story. It's I don't think it's based on a real thing. It's many hundred years old something. It's the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, or Jekyll and Hyde. And it's a story pretty much how, like, Dr. Jekyll has this alter ego who's just like a villain. He's just a menace. And that's Mr. Hyde. And it's kind of like a similar concept that, like, maybe is possibly being pulled in this. I don't know for sure, but, like, it's just reminding me of that. But yeah.
And I laugh inside, cause you won't know.
What does he say here? He says, I laugh inside because you won't know. I was here from the moment.
I was here from the moment the lights showed.
Okay, I like that lyric. Why? You notice the person singing that part in the video is Mito, right? And he's saying, I was here from the moment the light showed. Now, how I see that, how I take that as, is he's always been there. This problem has always been there. There's always been this part of you, you might not have always realized it until the bipolar disorder got worse. But just know that I was always here from the light show. From the moment you were born, I was fucking right there inside you. You just didn't know it. I didn't show myself to you because it didn't get to that point yet. But now we're at that point, and I'm here, and I'm here to stay. So I think that's what that lyric is kind of saying. Is like, I was here from the moment the light showed. I've always been here. This has always been a problem. It's just now starting to manifest itself.
The moment the light showed.
It's getting windy. Storm is brewing.
Oh,
See that fucking edit though? Look at the words.
showed.
It's like a sudden realization, like, oh fuck, what did I just do? Maybe. And then look at the logo.
Oh, bless my heart when
like
the wolves take me away. Don't fall apart when I come back from the grave.
Okay, I just like this fucking edit. Like
Don't
him
fall apart
being just like
when I
Thanos
come
snapped
back
out of
from
fucking
the grave.
existence. Look at this.
Forget my charms, I'll never be the same.
Okay, so how I see this, when I saw this one stuck out to me a lot too. In the video, you see the editing, you see the smoke coming out of his hands, and he's like scared. And you see behind him, everything's all wavy. It's because everything behind him is all fuzzy. He's not really focused on what's behind him. He's focused on himself and the fact that how I'm taking it is that smoke represents him fading, him falling back down into that darkness, that part of him that he's afraid of, that alter ego, which is Mito. But yeah, let's continue.
We've came so far,
He's afraid of going insane.
only to drift away.
That lyric, I pause a little. I'm gonna be pausing a lot. Sorry, guys. So he says, we've come so far only to go insane. That's a very deep lyric when you really think about it. It's like you've tried so hard to help yourself. You tried so much to do what you can to keep from going into this dark place, and it didn't matter. We're fucked. Also, something's going on with his eyes here. They're red.
Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away.
I should probably just, why not I just turn the fucking captions on?
Don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. Forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to go inside.
Okay, so something I'm noticing here, just like the choreography, and I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'll mention it like that. Like some of these dance moves, it's reminding me of the music video Thriller by Michael Jackson. I don't know why. I don't know how this connects. I'm pointing everything out at this point. Everything that's in my mind is coming out. This was reminding me of the music video Thriller, like just like this specific choreography.
My charms, I'll never be the same. We came so far, only to go inside.
Yeah, see, like that, and it's like this is the Thriller dance, right? And he's doing like this. It's similar. I'm telling you. Okay, I want to see if I can catch that part. I'm gonna pause for a second. There's a part right here. So I'm gonna assume that's the true, idea, because he's not like actually a person. It's a personality. But that's like the most accurate depiction of Mito, at least in this music video. This is what he actually looks like. So that's telling me that that's him full on 100%, all right, 100% power right there. But then you got this Mito version of Mito, which is still him, but he's smoking because he's slowly falling into that part of him of like just full Mito. He's only at 50% Mito right now with this version of himself.
Oh, bless my heart when the wolves take me away. Don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. Forget my charms, I'll never be the same. We've came so far, only to go inside.
This is such a good song. Dude, like that's such. Look at If I can catch it. Like, that's just fucking scary. Like, he's got the fucking claws. He's got the whole fucking thing. That's just cool. That's just cool. And also, the entire time of this choreography and dancing, he's just trying to plead himself, trying to convince himself that he's sane. Yeah, that's also something I wanted to say. The smoke is coming out again. He's getting... He's like, fuck. He's starting to fall into that darkness again. He's starting to go insane again. Right? That smoke, I think, represents him falling. Right? And then at the last second, Green Man comes and pulls him out of it. I don't know yet what Green Man represents, but I think it's like a last second, you're not fucking, I'm gonna help you. And now he's in a grave. And that kind of goes with the lyrics. She's like, don't fall apart when I come back from the grave. And now he's back from the grave.
Stay by my side when the nightmare goes. I've been feeling distant, just way out of control. But I laugh inside, just so you can glow in the dark when it's time for me. So
this is also a part that I wanted to touch on. If you look closely at his eyes, right? This reminded me, when I first saw it, of the Mad Hatter. Specifically, the Johnny Depp version from Alice in Wonderland. If you've ever seen it, I'll put a picture somewhere on the screen of him. So from this video, like when I first watched it through, like I kept thinking, like you see the green guy later on, and I did think like he kind of is giving me Mad Hatter vibes. And this is kind of giving me Alice in Wonderland vibes. Also, like with the fit he's wearing, it's also kind of giving me Beetlejuice a little bit. But I'm getting a lot of Alice in Wonderland, specifically with the Mad Hatter. Specifically with the eyes. Again, there'll be a picture somewhere.
So just
and if you don't know the Mad Hatter, the name kind of speaks for itself, but he's mad. He's crazy. He is insane. This is like a witch hunt. He's falling again. Also, this is something I noticed too. Look at his skin. Right now, he's very pale. And as he's backing up, it starts turning pink. Like those around him. He's starting to he's starting to turn pink, and the smoke is coming out of him again. He's starting to fall again. But he's trying to like fuck off, like, please, let me live my life. And he does this, like, all right, like he's giving up. Pretty much. He's accepting that, like, this is it. And this is, like, him pretty much in that, I guess, deepest, like, darkest part of his life where he's, like, he's kind of given up on everything. So he's kind of, like, accepted himself to the grave. And that's, like, he's tied to the cross. And all of his... I'm just going to say these are his demons. His demons are kind of, like, dancing around him, like, finally, we got you. Like, haha, you're dead. We win.
when the wolves take me away, don't fall apart when I come back home.
And then you got the Mad Hatter. I'm gonna call him the Mad Hatter, and he's drinking. But this is like a Western version of him. He's got the fucking ammo strap around him, the whole thing. So when I was talking about it earlier, something kind of like came up in my thought process. It's like it's possible that this could also be a depiction of himself as well, this Mad Hatter, but and a more accepted side of him. Like this is him, if he would accept the fact that he's insane, pretty much. Because like the Mad Hatter, he knows he's crazy. He accepted the fact that he's insane. I'm pretty sure in the movie he fights it, but at some point he kind of accepts that. And this might depict him, like Ian, but him accepting himself as like insane. Because the other version of himself, he's constantly saying, I'm sane, I'm fine, I'm okay, I'm fine. And this is saying like, nah, fuck it, man, I'm insane.
Forget my charms,
Also, there's butterflies. And there's fireflies earlier. So these are the butterflies. These are like the good side, and the fireflies are the dark side, maybe.
I'll never be the same. We've came so far. Only to go insane.
He's escaped. He's running away from him. That's something I did catch the first watch, and I want to touch on it again. This is kind of why I think it might be him. Like like this part of him where he did accept himself, because if you look at the green guy, it's gonna happen really fast. Did you see that? Did you catch that? He went back and forth between green and pink. Like he too is also a demon. He's also has that dark side of him as well. With the demons that they're running from, or his emotions. I don't know. I'm gonna continue with demons. He still has that in him as well, but the difference is, like I said, he's green because he's accepted who he is. So he's scared because right now he's fucking freaking out because he's getting chased by the demons. So for a split second, he's falling just like Ian is. Like the white suit Ian. So he's falling a little bit too. He's starting to get freaked out too. So he's starting to like get overcome a little bit by overwhelmed by the pink side of him. But he fights it off and he keeps going, staying green. And if you look in his eyes, he's got both colors in his eyes. He's got pink and green. And then you got the pink fireflies. He's starting to fall now. And then here's full on Nito. Now this is like giving me like Joker vibes, Harley Quinn vibes type shit. Which there could be there could be a similarity. I don't know for sure. The reason I say that is just because like Harley Quinn, like her outfit, with the red and black, it's like it also has like that checkered pattern, I believe, in one version of it. And then Joker wearing his pink, purple suit. And then this fucking part. So that part that just happened with him where he's like sitting there hyperventilating, like as the bridge. Now I said that like it does sound really cool and it's a nice, like very unique bridge that I personally have never heard in a song before. But I think that can represent like him, like a panic attack, like him hyperventilating, him like not knowing what to do. Like he's falling, he's going into that dark place and he's scared. So there's nothing his body can do but just freak out, have a panic attack, hyperventilate. So I think that's what that breathing could represent. And then he's coming to and he's trying to get woken up. There's all his demons. You like look at it, like he's smiling in this part. Look at this. When he's doing it, he's afraid and he's smiling. This version of him, it's literally like it's giving me Joker vibes. He's smiling. He's like, ha ha ha, I fucking got you now. Because the Joker also is, in fact, insane. And I think that when he shoots him with the fucking green eyes, like, oh, you're not getting rid of me that quickly. Fuck you.
I waited endlessly all night, looking up at all the fireflies in the skies. I made it carefully to your side. That's when the lights turned on and you were just a light.
That one is, I like that lyric too. So I made it carefully to your side. That's when the lights turned on and you were just a lie. And it's like, I finally made it. I finally overcame this. Like after everything I've been through, I finally was able to get over all of this. And then I realized, no, this was just smoke and mirrors. This wasn't real. I can't escape this. And this could possibly be this line could possibly be a way of saying he's accepting it. Accepting the fact that this is who he is. He has this side of him, and he's kind of accepting that. Also, I like that dance.
You are just a lie. I'm saying.
And this part I really did want to touch on. This is probably like the biggest part I wanted to touch on. This is therapist CJ you're dealing with now. You notice as she's backing away. Now, I don't know if this is like really what it is, but you see the scenes go back and forth between Mito dancing and then him backing away in fear, pretty much. I think it's possible. It could be like it's set up so he's looking at Mito. He's facing Mito head on, but he's afraid of him because he's afraid of what can happen if he lets Mito take control. And you see it in his eyes here. The desperation as he's saying, I'm sane, I'm okay, I'm fine. Because this is something I personally, like, I don't try to make things about myself, but this is a look that I've given myself in the mirror as well, because I struggle with certain things similar to he does. So when I say this is a look of desperate attempt to try to convince yourself that I'm fine. This is just, it'll all get over. It'll be fine. It's just a little low. It'll be fine. It's nothing. It's not a big problem. It's that desperate attempt. It's a pleading with yourself, trying to convince yourself that this isn't who you are. This isn't a problem. And I'm not crazy. This is what I think is happening here. Is he's trying to plead with himself that he's fine. But he knows deep down that he's not. So. Butterflies again. You see a little shrug. So I think that could mean like, so you got two options, right? You can either stay here with the crazies, all right? You know, stay with your demons. Or take a leap of faith and get the hell out. And they say, you know what? I don't know where the fuck this goes. Fuck it. And then they arrive in. So he's from Australia. I don't know if I imagine Australia, this is what I imagine Australia. So let's say he's in Australia now. Bird. This is the last thing I wanted to touch on right here. This scene. Watch as the Mad Hatter points in that direction, and he's kind of following the bird, right? And then Ian says, "Nah, this way." Right? He's like, all right, let's go. Let's roll. I wanted to point the scene out. I think that bird wasn't just... I don't think that bird was specifically there. It might be CGI, it might not be. That was intended to be there, that bird. It's not just flying by. For those of you who don't know, the raven, one of the things it symbolizes is bad omen. Okay? It's a not always, like that's like it can also represent, you know, more positive stuff as well, but one of the things is an ill omen, I'm pretty sure is like the actual term. You'll see the Mad Hatter will say they don't know where the fuck to go, let's go this way, right? And he's pointing in the direction of the raven, and that direction Ian knows if we go that way we're fucking screwed, we're going right back into the fucking shit show we just got out of. So let's not go that way, right? And the Mad Hatter, he's come to acceptance. He's kind of like, he doesn't really care which way they really go. He just kind of picked a direction. And it just so happens just a direction that's a bad direction to go. And you can kind of see him follow the bird as it flies by. He's kind of like following it. He's kind of following like, let's go, keep going. Let's go that way. Let's keep following that bad way. Because he doesn't really... Like, okay, go where the fuck we need to go. And Ian's like, hey, calm the fuck down. Let's go the opposite fucking direction. And then it ends. So all in all, that was Don't Go Insane by DPR Ian. Again, the song itself is really fucking good. It's great for me personally, just because I get to understand everything he's saying just because it's all in English. But the sound of it's such a groove. It's like, it's not overwhelming. It stays in a certain pocket and it stays there the whole time. And it's just a great listen. However, when you go, it's one of those songs where if you don't really focus on the lyrics or you don't watch the music video and you don't really dive much deeper into just the sound of it, you can miss the meaning behind certain songs. And this song is a perfect example. It's called Don't Go Insane, and the entire time he's saying, I'm sane, I'm fine. Or like, he's not saying I'm fine, but he's saying I'm sane, I'm sane, I'm sane, right? When you dive into the lyrics and you dive into the video, you notice things get a little bit more real, more deeper, more in some ways darker than you would imagine a song that sounds like this being. This is a pretty good depiction, honestly. It's a side of you that you're afraid of and you hope that you never have to see and deal with, but you know that there are going to be times where you're just going to have to deal with it and you have to accept that. I just loved the video. It was very colorful. It was very just well done in terms of editing and just like shot. It was just a great video all around. And it matched well with the song. I'm very happy that you have an artist like this. And nowadays, there's a lot more artists who are opening up about it. But I like how Ian is doing it in this case, where he is being very open about it. And he's doing it in an artistic way that is like still can be understood by pretty much anyone. And you can relate to it a lot. I thought it was a great video. This is kind of a video like I've never done it before. This is the first time I've done a video like this, all right? I do reactions, all right? I never do deep dives. I was just told that this, what the song was about by a friend and that the song is really good. And as someone, like I said, who has similar things to what he had, this artist has, I'm like, this would be a cool thing to do if I like kind of dove deeper into like meanings and like try to get some more clarity possibly on the video for those who might not understand it. Again, I don't fucking know for sure if everything I'm saying is true or not or makes any sense. I could be fucking hitting the nail right on the head, or I can be in fucking left field somewhere in Guadalajara. I don't fucking know. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. That's what you always gotta do with anyone on the internet, anyone in general. This is a long video. I really enjoyed this video. Maybe I'll do more videos like this in the future. I don't know how often, but I really enjoy I love when I watch videos. I don't do it on my reaction videos, but when I get really into the video, off video, I will like just watch it and try to understand like what the video can mean. So it was really fun to be able to make a video just actually talking about it and like discussing it and then being able to share it with people who watch my videos. But that's really it from me. Let me know if you would enjoy it in the comment section below. Let me know if you have any other suggestions for songs you'd like me to do. Let me know if I did a good job or a terrible job. I love criticism. I love improving myself. Other than that, I hope you have a great night, day, whatever time is for you, and I'll see you in the next reaction. Bye.